We're in setup day for doing the practice of Nyung, which is a fasting practice that's done with thousand-armed Chenrezig. And it's one of the practices that stems from India. The lineage lama is a Bhikshuni, Bhikshuni Lakshmi, or Gelangma Pomo, as she's known in Tibetan. And it's a beautiful practice. It's done for 2 days. You take the Mahayana precepts on the first and the second day. And the first day you have one meal, and you can have beverages, light beverages, the rest of the time. And the second day you don't eat or drink or speak. So all of our usual avenues of refuge are cut off. And all we have to take refuge in is Chenrezig, that's it. And then the morning of the third day, we break the fast and, do a shorter practice. So it's a wonderful practice for really increasing bodhicitta, increasing our feeling of refuge, and remembering that we're voluntarily undergoing hunger and thirst and some discomfort, whereas there's many beings in this universe who have those problems, but they aren't voluntary, they aren't done voluntarily. And so, can you imagine? I mean, if all the people in the Philippines could voluntarily, go through hunger and thirst and discomfort and see it as a spiritual practice rather than it being forced upon them by circumstances and with no knowledge of the Dharma. One of the things about the Chenrezig practice is that practitioners of Nyung are to abandon 4 things. So these are the same 4 things we find in the Vinaya, that are qualities of a genuine practitioner. So not to get angry when somebody's angry with you, not to insult back when somebody insults you, not to scold somebody when they scold you, and not to hit somebody when they hit you. Okay, which is the usual way of the world. Somebody does something to me, so I do something back to them, and it's called sticking up for yourself. Yeah, whereas here we're learning to practice patience. And it also acts as a good mirror for our mind, because especially the first one, well, all of them do, but with some people that we have a history with, we just see the person or we just hear their name and automatically we get mad. Yeah, have you had that experience? Yeah, they haven't even done anything right now, but you just look at them, or you hear somebody talk about them, or worse yet, you hear somebody say nice things, something nice about them, and then your mind just goes, no way! And we get angry, yeah, and nothing's happened. So it's, these 4, just to be mindful of them really helps us notice so much better how our own mind acts and how it reacts or responds to different things, okay? So, we notice the anger coming up when nothing's happened, just because of previous experience and our inattentive, inappropriate attention, that's paying attention to something that happened before. And then because we'll be keeping silence, especially on the second day, the first day isn't mandatory silence, but the second day is, then noticing, oh, somebody does something I don't like, and how instantly I want to correct them or I want to retaliate. They insult me, not even by saying something, but just by doing something I don't like that they know I don't like. And, and then we want to do something to get back at them, or they scold us. It's a silent day, but everybody's writing thousands of notes. And like I was saying yesterday, please don't click your mala, Please prostrate more gently, yeah. These world-shaking important things that are driving us crazy, And then we take it, oh, they're doing it deliberately, and I've got to scold them, and so we write a note back, and yes, I received your note, and you're always writing notes that are nasty, and we're not supposed to be talking on this day and communicating. We're supposed to be nice to each other, so don't write me any more notes. We write in our note to them. Yeah, so we scold back. Yeah, hopefully nobody's going to be hitting each other, so we won't have to worry about hitting back. But one never knows, Okay, but you can see, if we're going to practice Chenrezig and develop compassion, to notice our desires for retaliation in these areas, and to then kind of restrain ourselves, physically and verbally, but also mentally. When we start to get mad just from seeing somebody or hearing their name, just to pause and breathe and say, I don't need to waste my life being mad at this person. This person is not worthy of me wasting my life and destroying my merit. Yeah, especially if I dislike them so much. Why should I waste my merit getting angry? Yeah, but it's like, yeah, so let's just chill out, Whatever this person is doing that I don't like, it's not so bad. Yeah, it's not this earth-shattering crisis that I think it is, that my inappropriate attention is making it into. Yeah, so let's just come back and breathe and smile. And remember Chenrezig. Yeah, and smile when we think of Chenrezig. Yeah, and generate Chenrezig's compassion for ourselves and others.